Someone there?
やっ目標が一致しましたね。
What's that?
You scum.
Hear you.
戻りました。指揮官です。
What was that? What was that?
My pleasure.
Oh, where are you?
Bring it! どきなさ
では
Hey,
行ってきます。
just curious what you're thinking.
Hello? Someone there?
Dead as can be.
Here's playing tricks on me again.
The spark keeps burning, keeps moving you now. Keep burning, keep burning.
Yes.
指揮官、お土産です。
Yes. Hey, got a sec?
神様に頼んで願いを叶えるものですか。指揮官の願い、私に頼んでもいいですよ。
I really don't care. Got it.
The spark.
Excellent. Hell yeah. And I'll just take this. Nice.
Franny, it's me. I'm at the Grand. In our old suite. 485130. That's the key to the safe room they installed in case of the bombs. Franny, I need you to come quick. I don't know when they'll be coming for me, so I prepped the boat in case we need to make a rapid exit. But I can't be a part of this. Nuclear war? I won't do it. And I'm not gonna let anyone else use my submarine to blow up the damn world. Please, Franny. I need you here. If this is the end, let's spend it together.
Mine now. Sweet. Come to Mama. How's it going?
You got my attention.
place where I can see them. Now, where is the key?
Franny, put the gun down. What exactly do you think you're going to accomplish?
My job. You're going to give me that key, and I'm going to get paid.
Hey, the world's over. Are you really... Ah! Ah! Ah!
Scream all you want, Arnie. Everyone's been evacuated. It's just you and me. Now focus. Where is the key?
Rot in hell! Ah!
We can do this all day, Arnie.
Fine. The hell's it matter? It's on the boat. Fringe Cove docks. Combinations 44, 6, 75, 12.
Now, was that so hard? So long, Captain. Now where the hell's the release to this door?
Sorry, Franny. You're stuck with me.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
Yes, of course.
I got your back.
Let's just get this over with. That's the face I fell in love with.
Ground floor.
Hey,
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
nothing but static. Anything you want to talk about?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Can't imagine.
Is it going to be painful?
Yes. It's going to be like having everything you are ripped out and replaced with something else.
Signs of life detected.
Someone
Scanning.
else.
I'm ready.
If you need assistance, please approach the intercom.
No one else can know. This isn't just about infiltrating Far Harbor. It's about becoming the human that synths drawn here need to meet. Reasonable. Willing to accept them as just another living thing. No greater or lesser than humanity itself. You'll be part of the bridge between our two worlds. That all vanishes the moment anyone discovers that it's been manufactured. That you're a synth.
Did she have to die? The woman that I'm replacing. God, she looks so peaceful lying there.
Don't. Please. That blood is on my hands, not yours.
Scanning. Approved user detected. Synth prototype. Unlocking medical area door.
This thing knows what I am? How? Just who are you?
I
What are
am
you
Kai
thinking about?
1.1, a computer intelligence designed to control medical facilities, specifically the room through that door. You match all specifications for an approved user. Personally speaking, they were very narrow.
This must be Dima's handiwork. Guess he never thought another prototype synth would be on the island. Might as well grab anything useful we find in there.
Bingo. How are you doing?
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Yeah, pretty much. Hey. Your thoughts?
What's the plan?
I haven't made up my mind yet. Mine now.
considered our unique perspective, Nick? We are free-thinking synths, but we cannot hide what we are.
The only unique perspective that's given me is the view of disgusted and suspicious faces and the occasional solid object being thrown at me.
Exactly. There is a resilience that gives us. It's something I try to impart to everyone here.
How are things going?
How
Dima
to
needs
live
near
as
constant
what you
monitoring.
really
I'm
are,
the only one qualified.
despite what
That's
others
quite a
think.
predicament.
As long as what others think isn't, you need to be shot and put in the ground, then maybe you'll be okay.
Dima?
I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks?
Sure.
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
Why did you do it?
I needed to calm Far Harbor. A moderate voice. An example of what humanity should be. How we could exist together as equals. But I couldn't live with the memories of the blood on my hands. A human and a synth are both gone because of me.
Let's be practical. How do we proceed from here?
You're right. We have to focus on what has to be done now.
Is that what you call justice? Because I sure don't.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth.
So you did all of that on your own? No one else in Acadia is involved?
What I've done goes against all of our ideals. I even hid it from myself. So, no, there can't be anyone else.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
It didn't seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has... If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
There must be another way we could make things right.
None that I can see. The authority of the High Confessor is absolute. The children of Atom won't.
If it means peace for the island.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him. But any method that removes tech...
Hey, Dima.
You're back. Have you rethought our plan? Are you willing to help me replace the High Confessor?
Are the children gonna stand?
Dissent may arise. Our replacement will lever...
Okay. I'll do it. Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, all we have to do is manufacture Martin. Those in the nucleus have certainly been destroyed. But I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago, when he needed respite.
Right.
Go there and collect any tapes you can find. And here, I want you to have this as well, for what you've done for us.
Come on now.
Sucking down a lot of rats looking around.
I see that. How are you doing?
私にお任せください。
Head over there. Anything you want to talk about?
体の調子はどうですか？作戦に関する提案聞いてくれます？ たまには私を頼ってもいいですよ。気をつけてください。頑張ってください。お互い頑張りましょう。精一杯頑張ります。私にお任せください。お互い頑張りましょう。頑張ってください。
I have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you.
I believe
it's not
I'll
a
survive.
transaction, Dima.
But
Adam
am I
requires
mistaken?
nothing of us.
Does your
He has
God
granted us
not
a
require
chance to
you
become
die in a nuclear
something
blast?
greater, to
Is
divide
that
our
not
weak
why you've
mortal
taken up in the
frames
nucleus?
and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents, whatever form it may take.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I. They're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out!
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
Yeah. Hi, Dima.
Excuse me.
Don't mind me.
Constant monitoring. I'm the only one qualified.
You've got a tough job here. Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching, you'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way.
How are preparations?
The initial stages have gone,
Sure.
but he should be ready by the time that...
Right. I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer.
Hi.
You a Geiger counter? News, too?
Yeah. Something like that. Hi, Confessor.
Greetings, my child. You know you've set quite the example here. True devotion to faith and family. Now, how may I serve?
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin, it can't play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. Command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
I love that face.
明けましておめでとうございます、指揮官。休日であっても。
Far Harbor has sinned against the children for the last time.
Show yourself.
Hey,
Must be something in here. At least some hooch.
I hope you're right. Wait there.
Where are you?
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Good. You're back. Martin, what have you uncovered?
And you're sure you weren't followed?
You needn't worry. Martin has no ears down here. Now, what can you tell me?
Why are you so afraid of Martin?
Afraid? It is not fear, child. Martin, he was the fearful one. Unwilling to stand up to Far Harbor, to fight for this land. I am the only one with... Now, your tape. Did Martin give it to you? Or did you find it elsewhere?
It's over, Tectus. Demas sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you agree to leave for good, I'll let you live.
You're working for... You're not bluffing, are you? There is no place beyond his reach on this island, is there? Fine. The damned machine will have what it wishes.
Hey. Come on.
Right.
It sounds like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me.
Too many folks
while
these
I'm
days count on violence to solve their problems.
You're
Only have to look around to see where that goes.
You are too kind.
Anything else you wanted to tell me?
I should only need just a little more fresh air.
Dima?
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here?
Uh-huh. I convinced him to leave the island and never return.
You did. Perhaps not an ideal resolution, but I suppose the end result is the same.
I'm starting to envy Dima. This whole situation makes me wish I could erase my memories too.
Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the Nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish together.
And you really believe you can trust the High Confessor?
I do. I've done this before, remember? I have given him all of the best traits of Tactus, and also of Martin. Memories of his gentle voice will guide the new High Confessor.
You're a monster, Dima. You know that?
I can live with that. Can you? I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Atom and Far Harbor. They will learn to prosper together, under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The Harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe. Here, for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the nucleus. I believe the High Confessor will want a word with you. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
Kasumi.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it? You found a way to fix things.
I just hope it lasts. Peace can be fragile.
That's a good point. But at least now everyone has a chance, right? Hey, listen. So, when you first... I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended... Should I go back? They obviously still... Everything in Acadia has been... settled.
You're right, Kazumi. They need you. Go home.
I will. I'll start gathering my supplies and I'll have to say goodbye to everyone. Thanks. For everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Gather, brothers and sisters. Gather to hear his word. Peace. In the throes of a brilliant vision, He spoke, and now I obey. Atom to man's peace, with Far, with Acadia, within our power. And any found disobeying Atom's word will answer for their crimes. Let none stand in the way of his radiant will. Glory to Atom!
Hi, Confessor.
You. I knew it. I knew it was you. In my vision. There, beside our brilliant master. Here, you must have this. It only seems right it's worn by his favored child.
Excellent. Hey. Hey.
Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god. My baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Happy to do it, Kenji.
You don't often see kindness in the Commonwealth. I'll never forget this.
If any of you ever need help again, you know where to find us.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Hold on to her, Kenji. You never know when your family's gonna be taken from you.
I'm glad you understand. It's a terrible world out there. We only have each other.
Mr. Nakano.
I need to speak to you. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
I get to dig up buried treasure? Yar, har, har!
Yes. But you're not going to need a map or anything. I buried it. I know where it is. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
See you around, Kenji.
Goodbye, Nick. Best of luck to you and your partner in the future.
Thank you for everything. We're a family again.
Hello? Testing?
Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Ugh.
Hey.
I'm all in. This line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kasumi's.
It was a lot more trouble than it was worth.
It usually is. I'm glad things ended as well as they have. The Nakanos are a happy family again. As much as anyone around here can be.
Bingo. Hell yeah.
Building a collection or something?
That's my business, not yours. Your thoughts?
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. It's Diamond City's motto.
Interesting idea.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
Take a guess. How do you think it went?
Well, you were away for a long time, and don't take this the wrong way, but you smell like the ocean. So I'm guessing you had to track someone down a long distance. By boat, maybe. Guess I was right about the missing person angle. And that's all I can tell. Come on, I'm not a psychic. Give me the details.
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north, near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news. It's a nice change of pace. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
I'm listening.
Thanks again for closing out the
Hey,
Nakano
Valentine.
case.
Something
You
up?
never know where some of the hard ones are going to take
It's
you.
about time for you to go, Nick.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on.
Mhm.